Hey all, Hipper here. So the update, the July or August update, whatever it's known as, is finally out, and there's a lot of stuff in this update here, like a lot. Just the store on its own is a whole like standalone video, so I won't touch that in this video here. So first, don't forget to subscribe, guys. Much appreciated. Like, share, comment, whatever you want to feel like. So let's just go through this update here, like the main things, because there's a lot of stuff in this update, and I'll have to split it into a few videos, I think, which is good, because lately I think the game has been a little bit thin on content, so it's nice to actually finally get this 3-year huge update here. So what you're seeing now is the new port, which I actually like. It's a little bit laggy though, but hopefully they'll sort that out. Anyway, let's move on to the main act here, and that is obviously the Colbert Legendary Cruiser. So first you need to actually buy the project in here in the forge, and it costs steel, and it costs 3,000 steel. I think that's pretty okay price. I mean, most players should have at least close to this number, and if you don't, then if you whale this update, you should be able to reach 3,000. So anyway, once you've done that, go into the bureau and just let it update, and there it is, all the way on the left, Colbert, and obviously start the thing here. Just having a look what we actually needed, but we've got it all. It's not really a problem. So obviously I'm going to whale this project here. I'm going to pay all the doubloons, but I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to do it when no one's watching. So ships Republic I already have, because Ouija gave it to me. So I just need to add another Legal here, and then we have the maximum 4 points a second. And we'll just add the daily missions here as well. I'll probably have to do those. I don't usually do them, but for this ship I will do them because I want it as quickly as possible. So that's, I mean, all you gotta do, and then you just gotta wait. But except I don't have to wait, because Wargaming have been so nice that they're giving us the Colbert on a loan basis for 2 weeks, I believe. So I can actually take it out immediately. That's pretty cool, because I love this ship and I have been looking forward to its return for a long time, pretty much all the way since Christmas. And I have also been very vocal about that wait time, I know that. So anyway, obviously we're going to put Roux on the ship here, because he's my super agile man, and then we're just going to upgrade the ship. So I'm going to go with the aiming systems in the first slot here, because that's pretty much standard. Then I'm going to go with double rudder, and if you don't like that, you can go with whatever you want, but that's what I'm going to go with. And here I'm going to put the increased reload here. I don't really need more than 16 kilometer range, which is what the Colbert has now. So 3 sonars, 3 engine boosts, and 4 repair parties for some reason. The repair parties are not that good, so it's not like the ship is just going to be able to repair itself back from nothing. They're actually pretty bad, those repair parties, but they're nice to have 4 anyway. And we're just going to put the CC camo on here. But like I said, I actually expected the ship to come back with only 3 repair parties, but I'm certainly not going to complain that it actually kept its 4 repairs. I'm quite happy with that. And like I said, it's not going to matter that much because they aren't very good. 36,000 hit points, 16 kilometer firing range, 3.1 reload, and pretty good AA, actually a very good AA. 2-second rudder, 36 knots before speed boost, and a pretty bad concealment of 13 kilometers, but we don't care about concealment in this build. But just look at those hit points. I'm pretty sure the ship had 37,000 when it was out for Christmas, but I'll have to check that. But 36,000, that's pretty much just a little bit more than some tier 5 cruisers. So yeah, it's not like it's like a tough one. It does have pretty good armor, and I'll show you that in a second. But when it comes to hit points, it doesn't take a lot to just remove this ship here. So you can see it's covered in thick 32mm armor, and except for that little no hatch there on the stern, don't know what on earth that is anyway. But if you plan to bow tank in the ship, you will do pretty well. Not against Yamato, But other than that, you're pretty safe. So let's just have a look at the actual tier 8s here. So let's look at the German tier 8 cruiser, the Rune, and I have plenty of XP on Hipper, so we'll be able to get this one here outright. I'm not too sure I like this ship here, because as you can see, it has 2/3 of its firepower at the back, and I don't know, it kind of lends itself to a lots of kiting. We're just gonna boost it here. I'm not gonna play with, you know, crappy modules on it. I'm not sure it will resonate with my playstyle, because although I really like Königsberg, it's just not a ship that I play a lot, because I just don't like the 2 guns at the back. I really like the way that they, at least on Königsberg, can turn 360 degrees. I don't know if that's the case on Rune. I haven't taken it out yet. I will probably take it out after this video here. Or probably I won't, because I'll probably be playing Colbert all the time. But anyway, it's a pretty good ship, I'm sure, and I have no problems with it. But it's probably not one I'm gonna play that much, because Hipper just fits my playstyle better, really. So I'm just gonna put the CC camo on here as well and upgrade it, and we're gonna put a little flag on the ship too. And we'll this time we'll take the founder flag. Why not? Let's make it different. Okay, let's just have a look at the ship here. How we can make it agile if we want to. So there it is. It looks not really as sleek as Hipper. I think it actually looks a little bit old-fashioned, I think. But anyway, no one really looks at that. So hit points, yep, a lot. I think that was like 12,000 more than Colbert before, although it's a tier lower. Torpedo 2 times 4, that's pretty decent. AA pretty decent. Maneuverability, not very good. 2.5 seconds, that's more than Hipper. Hipper is 2.1. Speed is the same, and the turning circle is also a bit larger than Hipper's, actually. So Hipper is a better agile cruiser, which means that, well, I will probably like Hipper more. Also because that Hipper is just a really good brawler. This ship here, although it has 27mm armor, same as Hipper, I'm not sure it's going to be as successful in brawling, but I guess we'll see. We'll see how it works out. I haven't even played the ship yet, so I shouldn't, you know, make too many judgment calls here. But Rune, okay, done with that one. So let's look into the Soviet tech tree here, because I'm only interested in the Delny, and I'm really not that interested actually, because I think Tashkent is still the sweet spot. And of course a legendary tier, we already have Khabarovsk, so I'm just gonna get this to try it out and see how it works, but I'm not sure. So we're going to boost that one as well. We're not gonna play anything with, you know, subpar modules. And I'm going to put my agile build on this Delny here, the same build I use on Tashkent and the same build I use on Khabarovsk, and it works really well. It's kind of makes it, you know, between a cruiser and a destroyer. And just notice here, you don't get the range module, just like on Tashkent. It's a bit of a disappointment actually, because that's what I wanted to put on, but I had to put the reload on because, well, it doesn't exist. Because that 5% extra range really helps a lot on these like Russian gunboats here. And it's a bit of a shame it's not there. It is for Khabarovsk, but not for Tashkent, and apparently not for Delny either. So it's just something we'll have to live with, I guess. And we'll just pop the camo on again here. Maybe I should stop showing that. I don't know if that's very interesting to see, but now we're showing it anyway. And we'll put a flag on as well. So 22,000 hit points. Not bad, bad. But we'll see how it goes when we actually put Makarov here on and take it out for a spin. Not in this video though, that'll be a separate video once I get around to doing it, because like I said, Colbert is probably going to take up a lot of my time in the next few days. But Delny is a nice little, you know, bonus. So 1.1 rudder shift, that's about Tashkent territory, 47 knots, that's really fast. And the turning circle radius is humongous, like we're used to on the Russian destroyers. So definitely needs, yeah, a quick rudder on this thing here, I think. Okay, let's move on to the campaign ship, and that is of course the République. Now, honestly, we have so many French battleships now, and I'm having a hard time telling them apart. Mostly because they actually look very much alike. I mean, this ship looks like champagne, if you ask me. And, well, like I said, there's just so many French premium battleships. At least at tier 7, this is a tier 8. Yes, I get that. But, I mean, it still looks an awful lot like all the other French battleships. And we will upgrade it and we'll take it out for a spin. But I don't think this is going to be a ship I'm going to play a lot. I don't like the gun layout of, you know, one turret at each end. I much prefer the Chambard layout with, you know, 2 guns in the front, which just makes it super easy to play. 20-second reload time, 19 range, so not bad at all. Pretty good AA, and you know, yeah, it's not an agile build. Let's put it like that. And I put the concealment module on this ship here because, yeah, that's what I always do. So armor looks pretty tough at first glance here, but I'll have to take it out to actually get a feel for it, really. The Citadel just above the waterline, but not too bad, but of course not the best in the game at all. Alright, last of all, let's have a look at the new Italian battleship commander here, Angelo. And he actually looks pretty good. I mean, yeah, his base trait is picking on cruisers. I'm not sure how much I like that, because I think cruisers actually have pretty hard time at the moment. So, but at least it's only one commander, and it's only for the Italians. And I mean, honestly, not many people run those ships. So I guess I'll survive. But let's just have a look at his special perk down here, Iron Resolve. And yeah, repair party and damage control active at the same time. Sure, that could be useful. Situational, yes. Testudo here, that looks interesting. So, you know, when your repair party is active, you can actually mitigate damage. And now that sounds like a very, very useful skill. Of course, you have to be Legendary 4 to really get it all the way up to 20%. And you also get an extra repair party. So that looks good. He might actually be better than a sure lane Littorio. Of course, I don't know. Have to take Roma out for a spin. But anyway, that was the stuff that I chose to focus on for this update here. And of course, there's a lot of more content that I'll have to go through in the next probably month or something like that. And that's good. That's good. A lot of content. A lot of interesting stuff to show you guys. So I hope you'll stick around. And of course, tomorrow I'll put up a Colbert video, obviously. So hope to see you out there, guys. I am going to take my Colbert out now, and hopefully I will get to set some of you on fire. So see you, and well, enjoy the update.